Welcome back, and I hope you guys are ready for another exciting episode of Pathfinders Wrath of the Righteous. Of course, we're going to be screaming, yelling at the dice roller, and just generally being like, "Ah!" But, you know, it's all in good fun. So let's enjoy the story. Let's kill some monsters, do some dungeons, and see what comes next. So let's go and hop into it. But now I have to get way more money. I have to get twice as much as what I have now, but I should not level for a very long time. Okay, so fighter, new fighter, shear. Ooh, there's a cleric, sharpshooter, wizard, sharpshooter.
Make every strike count.
Probably actually do some summoning for this fight.
No glory without risk.
Wolf or D3 dogs? Do D3 dogs. And get one. Cleric, put that cleric to sleep. Oh, he made it. Okay. He is dead. Very good. Land, can she shooting the wizard? Why are you rolling ones? And that gnome spaghettied into a normal person. Normal sized person. That's pretty funny. Rolled a one. Rolled another one. I've rolled so many ones this fight. This is ridiculous. Absolutely dumb. Hey, the dog hit. My dog missed. Sleep. Yeah. All right. And we'll take a 5-foot step forward. Let's get the cleric. Very good. All right. That one's hurt. Good. Can't charge, but you can get there and hit. Awesome. The Shiar's asleep. But he's hurt. Oh, he's not hurt. Oh, that'll heal that one, though. Okay. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have passed. I'm not always paying attention. Go summon doggo. Go my doggo. Okay, he's down. I'm gonna go ahead and pass your turn.
Away, you rascal.
Endure this.
Very nice.
A bright future awaits us.
It's going to try and top everyone off. Okay.
Friendship lasts forever.
Oh, man. I have a bunch of... Do Sacred Weapon Keen for now. Throw that off my bar. I will never use Enthrall. We'll have to go rest soon, though. Almost out of spells. And I gotta get rid of my disease. Oh, that's another group.
They choose to stand against me.
See, Conjurer, Evoker, Shiar, Fighter, Shiar. Get the Conjurer. So Conjurers like to go invisible, like that, and then summon things.
Your time is over.
Got one more summon. We're going to summon a wolf. Go to sleep. Yeah. Past your bedtime, son. Oh, God.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, God, that was a haste.
This cannot be happening.
Yep, after this, it's time to go rest. Go to sleep. Aw. Oh man, they need 11s. Let's swing at that one. Doggo. Alright, at least he's on the ground. We'll get free attacks. Oh god, the Cambion fighter. Woo!
You won't survive me.
And this guy's like a 6th or 7th level person. That's like Summon Monster 3. The scaling. The scaling in this game is fucking so off. Alright, attack rolls. No, try and put the Cambion to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Oh, you saved.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Endure this.
I mean, he did.
Just sit here.
We're gonna go ahead and save scum that, because, you know, bullshit is bullshit. Oh, damn it. Didn't save after doing that encounter. That's fine. It's like 400 gold. It'll sell for 500. You know what? I might be able to get to my next mercenary. So I'm going to try and not level. Collected. Inquisitor looks at you. The Inquisitor gives you an appraising look. Well, what brings you to me? I talked to Raymond. He's not your enemy. He only wants what's good for Canabras. The Inquisitor gives you a black look. I would consider those words an admission of treason from anyone else, but I don't wish to draw my weapon against she who has been given heaven's gift. And I won't as long as you don't do anything worse than conniving with the rabble-rouser Ramian. I won't ask you again to kill the rabble-rouser, but as soon as we liberate the city from the demons, my faithful will hunt him down. There's nothing dangerous in this hole. You have no reason to guard it. I won't hear another word. Demons are hiding underground. They're just waiting for the perfect moment to crawl up to the surface. Wait, you're trying to lure me away from here, aren't you? With narrowed eyes, Holrun scans you from head to toe. Perhaps you're a cultist too. Want to help your friends underground, do you? Well, you won't fool me. I won't take a single step away from here, and if you keep talking such nonsense, I'll have you strung up for treason. Prelate, your forces are needed elsewhere. Irabeth Tirabade, warden of the city, is gathering troops in the Defender's Heart Tavern to strike against the demons. Who now? Tirabade? That upstart? Warden of the city? And I suppose I've already been written off for dead. This isn't sedition. This is outright insurrection. I am loath to abandon my watch, but I can't turn a blind eye to such a blatant usurpation of power. We have no hope of defeating the enemy if there is disorder within our ranks. I'm going over there right now. I need to see what this Irabeth is up to. What a dick. And we leveled. I did manage to get my mercenary, which is awesome. All right. Humana, no random encounters. That's what I say beforehand. No, it sounds weird. You're like, I don't want to level yet. But that's because I want to get my... damn it. Because I think I'm like 2 experience points, which means I really just...
Do not fear. Do not
yeah, 12 experience points. I gotta make it without any random encounters, which is gonna be tough. But we will do it. You won't see how many times I gotta do it, but we'll do it.
So exciting.
This is very exciting. It's riveting. Okay. Round 2 of trying to not level. Strangest words ever spoken by a tabletop RPG player ever. No, I don't want to level yet, GM. Please don't give me experience. Said no player ever.
With grace.
Show me your wares. Composite longbow. Keep the breastplates. Go to here. Yes, I made it. I don't have much left, but I made it. Okay. Time for my new mercenary. Okay. So I have my healer, I have my support caster, I have my bard-ish with my scalds. So now it's left to my ranged character and then another melee character. I'm going to go melee heavy with this because again I'm building a uber let's trip all the things type group. So we need to brave experienced fighters. Great, reinforcements have arrived, but I will not bore you with this. So I will see you in a minute. So we made it. Got all the way back without leveling. Got a mercenary. Trying out something weird. Mounted monk that also uses weapons and applies monk stuff to their whatever weapons they have weapon training in. So may have a monk mounted archer. We're gonna see how it goes and play around with it. So yeah, we're gonna talk to the storyteller here and see what happens. Let's see, 756. Remove disease. I can get 2. Get 6 gold pieces. Awesome. All right, let's talk to the storyteller because I found that dagger. The blind elf whispers something under his breath. Hearing your steps, he turns to you slowly. Greetings, Garou. Have you brought me a new story? Present the purple stone knife. I found it in the square where Trendlev perished. What do you make of it? The storyteller reaches out and says softly, Even from here I can feel strange energies. Oh, starting over. The storyteller reaches out and says softly, "Oh my god, why am I, like, super burpy?" The storyteller reaches out and says softly, "Even from here, I can feel strange energies emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I will examine it, using my method. I will try and see the past of its owner, their emotions, and shreds of their memories. Maybe it'll help us better understand what we are dealing with." The storyteller touches the knife, his fingers clamping around the hilt with a hungry, masterful grip. His face contorts into an evil grimace, his voice disgustingly raspy. "Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair, to my mother's feasting hall. Her swollen body, overfilled with food, is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. On top is her scrawny little head, with a long beak that is always yearning for more food." You feel feverish, and your chest, where the mysterious wound is concealed, feels hot. Your mind is flooded with the wave of visions that repeat the words of the old elf. "Mother greets me with a placid screech, stupid greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth, a creeping wingless creature. It's your fault I have no wings, a symbol of greatness, a birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortified myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. Like dark buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limp, bloated body with my claws. Ichor splatters, the bone spurs on my heels sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful tiny head and tear it off along with the shreds of meat. Victory! I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. The elf grimaces with distaste. His voice becomes normal again. Appalling. Stories like that are the most difficult ones to keep with me. Did this knife belong to a demon? The storyteller opens his mouth to answer, but suddenly, spasm crosses his face. A new vision, a much stronger one, engulfs the old elf. The malevolent undertones vanish from his voice as it grows more determined and tired. Even looking at the wardstone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone hilt so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface of the wardstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly. Corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless, but it will grow. You swing and stab the butterfly with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light, white light everywhere. The stone knife falls from the old elf's hand. Out of breath, he drops to his knees. He is trembling. The terror on his face is so unlike his usual dignified manner. What? What was that? That was not the past. That was something yet to happen, or rather, might happen. One of the roads of the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you cleanse the wardstone, or to destroy it. You feel a longing to take the stone chisel and plunge it into your chest, right into the wound that has opened up in it. It is hard to resist this feeling, but at the last moment, your self-preservation instinct takes over, and you manage to keep control of your own hands. The old man stands up. He looks completely stunned. Never before has anything like this happened to me. But how? I'm not an oracle or a prophet. Or is this another riddle from the past that has caught up with me? I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen? I don't know why this is happening now, but there is one thing I'm sure of. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of the coming changes. Great changes. I shared your vision, and this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before. Could it be magic of the object that you brought me? I sense dark energies in it that could cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us, something we don't yet understand. Maybe it's the knife that gives you the power of divination? The knife is a powerful artifact, but I feel that its power is of a different nature. No, I felt the same as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, but manifested in a completely abnormal way. Is what you saw destined to happen? No, the future is not set. It used to be a long time ago when the god Aridin guarded Galarian, but not now. Prophecies do not come true. Or they do, but not the way they were supposed to. I only saw one version of the future, one of the paths leading to it, but the choice has not been made, and our destinies are not set in stone. Who were you in your vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt what I was doing had to be done. Your powers are amazing. A few minutes ago, I would have agreed with you. But the thing is that just happened, it disturbs me. My gifts has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frighten me. Please examine the items I'm carrying. Perhaps some of them could tell us a story. The storyteller nods politely. Let me touch them, and I'll tell you what I see. The old elf carefully takes Yanel's sword Radiance. Powerful forces lie dormant in this sword. It used to belong to an incredibly bright and daring soul. The storyteller's hand runs carefully over the scale that still has yet not lost its shine. Proud Terendaliv, protector of Canabras. You devoted your life to serving people. Your death is a great loss. But maybe we will be able to find something out about you that is unknown to your many admirers. The storyteller's hands touches Finian. What a peculiar weapon. I sense intelligence in it, but it seems dented. Ah, Grandpa Elf, watch where you're poking your fingers. It tickles, says Finian. The elves look at you with unusual impatience. Shall we? We already did the stone knife. Present Radiance. What do you see in its past? The storyteller touches the blade with his fingers. Sadness rings in his voice. Dresden is doomed. Demons attacked right when we lost the protection of the Sword of Valor. My city, my bastion of hope. We built you as a symbol that the lands mutilated by the abyss could still be restored to mortals. Now you're perishing, and there is nothing I can do. We retreat? No, we flee. A frightened crowd rushes out into the night. Through the southern gate, they are chased by angry howls of demons, killing the last defenders of the citadel. My heart goes out to them. But I'm standing on the wall. I am covering the retreat. Demons do not attack. They seethe around you, fall from the sky, strike from all sides at once. They can't be stopped, but they can be distracted. I run to the upper floor of the gate tower. Radiance glows with a golden light in my hands. I permit myself to close my eyes for just one heartbeat. I imagine that soft glimmering of the sword. I see through my closed eyelids is the light of the summer sun. I smile. I open my eyes and call out, "Hey, Discari spawn! Who wants the best trophy of the night? You know my name, Yanel. You know how many of you I've killed with this very hand. You want to curry favor with Derezerand, Mnago, or the echo of your lord? Bring them my head if you can." Roaring and screaming, they rush toward me in a wave of deformed bodies and unfurled wings. The wave crashes against me, spattering my armor with blood and bloody froth. Broken wings and chopped up bodies plummet to the foot of the tower. In the heat of battle, I see Joran's pale face down there. He looks up at me in desperation, but he can't help. He's carrying 2 wounded on his shoulder. My city will fall, but my friends will survive. This is what I'm fighting for. I am covering the retreat. The flow of fleeing people gradually dwindles. My armor is broken in many places, and I cannot heal my wounds anymore. The last demon I stabbed with Radiance suddenly recoils, tearing the handle out of my blood-slicked hands. He flies up, but falls somewhere far behind the wall, by the road being taken by those fleeing. No more golden glow in my hands. The night closes in on me, filled with shrieking, mocking demon laughter. Dresden, I'm dying with you. Light of the sword, righteous Iomade, accept my soul. The storyteller runs his hand along the blade with a sad smile. I know whose memory this is. I've heard about her many times. Yanel was a true crusader. Touching her memories is so cleansing. Do you see the future of this sword? Just one of numerous possibilities. The blind elf touches the sword hilt, and metal rings in his voice. I slide out of the sheath swiftly. I proudly watch the army of warriors led by my lady. I sing, slashing at the air, putting courage in their hearts. I am radiance. Tremble, city of Dresden. My lady Yenel has perished, but I am not done yet. Charge. The storyteller returns the sword to you. It's nice to know that the sword's glory days are not over. It has many battles ahead. Take care of it. It is a glorious sword. Show Terendilev's skill to the storyteller. Tell me about Terendilev. The storyteller takes a deep breath and smiles. I am flying. I can finally spread my wings. I am gliding over a broad river. The sunset has turned its surface smooth like a mirror, and I see my reflection. It is as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths. But what is it? The scales on my chest are black, and the darkness is spreading over my body. I wake up. A clear sky above sways above me, blazing with heat. I am in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my caked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shields and spears. I am so weak I can barely lift my hands to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black and the skin glistens like scales melted by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them, did I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flights over rivers. I went to Demon's Lair. They don't have a scratch on them, but I'm infected with foulness. It's not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh, how I hate them in this moment. And then I suddenly feel shame. No, these are not my thoughts. The Crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I am glad they did not suffer, but I hate them and myself so much. Pain and hatred pierce me all at once. It's because of them, all because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me, talks to me, but the only thing I hear is, your mentor, he will come, he will help, and I lose consciousness. The storyteller takes a deep breath, exiting the vision. Such hatred from Terendilev? Wasn't she on our side? Terendilev has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demon once, and she was infected with foulness. The Terendilev you met in Canabris had gone through many trials and regained her former purity. What happened next? The storyteller puts his hand to his forehead. Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Terendilev's story ended, but the beginning is hidden from us. Maybe if you find something else that used to belong to her, we will know more about her struggle. However, no matter what we learn, remember, her soul, the soul of a true dragon, overcame every obstacle, endured every torment. She was able to purify herself. For dragons are truly powerful, not only in body, but in spirit too. Show Finian. Tell me what you see. Happily, Finian greets the storyteller. Hello, Grandpa Elf. The storyteller carefully takes Finian from your hands. Hello, Finian. He closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. His face contorts into a painful grimace. I'm coming to again. How long have I been here? They kept me in a cage for 3 days. I know it's because 3 times the light under the door disappeared for a long time. Then they chained me to the table, and the bladesmith. Everyone calls him the bladesmith. He placed a device with a jar over me. It feels like I'm being fried. At first I tried to break free, but I got tired. Then I screamed, but now I lost my voice. Though the pain is burning right through me. The storyteller stops. His voice changes, becoming more frightened. I think I lost consciousness again, but when I woke up, the pain was gone, and I wasn't tied to the table anymore. I was standing near it, and someone else was lying on the table, a burnt corpse covered with black crust. The master took out a handsaw and was sawing off his head. In a very focused way. I should have run back then, but I couldn't for some reason. This burned corpse had a symbol on his belt, just like I do. An eye with a star. My favorite belt. And a good one. Where would a stranger get one? It must have been someone from my clan. Some distant family member. The storyteller stops when he speaks again. You hear only muffled whispers. Those crusaders, I was glad when I saw them. I thought they'd come to help, but how? How was it that I killed them all? Someone told me to, and I obeyed. I don't understand. I understand nothing now. I need to catch my breath. I need all this to stop, even just for a minute. I have to understand what's happening to me. Just need to rest. The storyteller shakes his head, slowly coming to his senses. That is Finian past, but what awaits him in the future? The dead have no future, but the storyteller smiles. I see an endless ocean on a good day and a boat flying over the waves. I'm so excited. But I don't know whose vision this is. Is this the soul existing here and now? Or is this a soul? Or a soul reborn? Thank you for your story. And just like that, the episode for today is over. The narrator's a little tired. You gotta give him some props for, going at it. But thank you for hanging out and watching Pathfinders Wrath of the Righteous. Hopefully you guys had fun. So if you did, do the thing. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. The link for the previous episodes and next episodes should be in the descriptions, unless they are not out yet. If you want them early, you could always beg for them in the comments, maybe. Tell me your favorite part of each episode. Let me know you guys are enjoying it. And with that, I will let you guys get back to your day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for hanging out.